Hey y'all, Country Cuz here. This is a build video on my 1998 Dodge Ram 1500 four-wheel drive. I got this vehicle kind of for free, if you want to say that. Well, I did a cabinet job for it. So I got the truck and I got a little bit of cash for doing the kitchen cabinet refinish job. It's a pretty good running truck. It's got a 5.2 liter V8 in it. It's got an NV 3500 5-speed transmission that I've, well, recently replaced because the other one took a shit on me. It's a relatively straight truck, except for I got one pretty decent sized dent back here. And if y'all have watched my other videos, you know I kind of have a background in painting, so this was just a test. I tested if I could spray the vehicle with the same material that I use on my kitchen cabinets and furniture. And it's been on there for 6 months and looks pretty good. It's a lacquer product, and we all know lacquer sticks to everything. But anyway, what I'd like to do with this truck is, of course, I need to get some mud tires. I think I'm going to keep the wheels. There ain't nothing wrong with the wheels. They're 16-inch wheels. And when I do paint the truck, I can paint the wheels also. And I was going to take this bumper and take this crap off of it. And whatever holes are existing, I'll fill them up and put plastic filler, or some of you like to call it Bondo. I'll fill all the holes up and fix any dents on the bumpers and paint them as well. First upgrade I've done today, well, yesterday, was I put on these pod lights. These are Nilights. They're LED pods. I've had them on here before, but I didn't have them hooked up right, so they kept blowing my my other lights, my headlights. I've got them hooked up to my existing headlights. I looked up the schematic wiring diagram on the internet and found out which wire in my headlight plug was the high beams and which one was the low beams, and that's what I wired them to. I went to my local hardware store and I bought some 12 gauge wire. I also bought these inline fuses to where if I had any kind of surge, it would blow the fuse before it messed up anything in my my wiring in my truck. Of course, they're not aimed yet. I need to wait till tonight and aim them and tighten them up, but they do work. I bought those inline fuses, and I bought some shrink wrap, and I really enjoyed, or I really liked how the, well, I guess I enjoyed it too, enjoyed how the shrink wrap, or heat shrink, that's what it's called, heat shrink, worked on the wires. And if you notice in here, I wired it into my existing headlights. There's 3 wires there, one for the high beam, one for the low beam, and I would guess one for the ground. If you happen to take your headlights out while you're doing this, I would suggest wiping them off with alcohol if you've touched them with your fingers, because any handles on your bulbs will blow the bulb, I guess, because it gets so hot. And then I grounded both lights to a body ground, which is also my battery ground. So they work. Let me go over here and turn them on and I'll show you. Got my lights turned on now. And of course, that's my high beam. These lights in this truck is real, oh no, that is the low beam, because my pod lights are on. They are on. So they are working. But the headlights in this truck's are yellow. I'd like to eventually replace all my lights with LEDs. I just hadn't yet. And now it is on high and the LED lights are off. So it is working the way it's supposed to. And I'm happy because I'm really not all that great at wiring. But I did a little bit of research, and that's what I found out. You can wire them into your headlights as long as you put a fuse on them to where it doesn't mess up any of your factory wiring. But if anybody's got any suggestions for me on what color they would paint a truck of this model, please give me a suggestion, comment. I'd also like to put wheel spacers on this. The look has grown on me. I like the wider stance of the tires sticking out from the fender wells, and I heard it improves handling, but I don't know if it's 100% safe. I have watched and read different videos and whatever you'd call it, an article, and they say it's safe, so I'm kind of up in the air about that. So if you have any suggestions on even wheel spacers, please let me know in the comments. Other than it's a Dodge and I would blow it up because it's a piece of crap. It may look like a piece of crap, but it runs pretty good. So if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for that way you'll get notifications when I upload another video. I don't know exactly what I'll do next. That's extreme budget right there, because I got those for Christmas one year and I've just now put them back on. So I don't know what the next budget thing will be, but I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you on the next video.